Because we're not, there we are. So now we're recording, I believe. Yeah, all right, we are recording. This is week 15. We're not really doing group presentations. We're just going to talk, and isn't anything new you got to say. I'm going to just do some YouTubes, but when I do YouTubes, it's not very good for you to hear. I guess it comes over not really good, maybe because of my Wi-Fi. We got an extender the other day. What's up? Anybody thought somebody was going to talk? So I got the chat going. Let's see what's in the chat. Okay, people are just putting in for attendance, so that's good. So I got an extender. It was working fine, and then what I believe happened is Verizon, we're having an impact of people moving in around here. A lot more condos and apartments, multi-family homes going up, or not homes, but buildings. And I think Verizon server can't take all of us, especially with everybody staying home, because I'm in a residential area. So I think that's what happened. And I hope all of you have any questions for this week's assignment or next week before I move on. Maybe in chat, somebody want to come clear? See, let's see, going down here. Everybody is mute. Zach is not. Reminds me, if you have a issue with the grades or don't like your grade, let's talk about it. Not here, not in public. Just text me or call me at my 480-241-3450 number, because I think I'm missing some people that are present here, but not doing the picture perfect, or not doing the picture perfect and not here. So I want to make sure that I get you all your points you've earned. And we only have 2 more weeks. So grades are due, I believe, on the 14th of December, maybe the 15th. But the class closes on the 13th. And I can't accept any other work after that. So I feel like I'm talking to myself again. Anyway, let's start it, okay? This is just making sure you have systems or strategies to make decisions now. Okay, do you mind posting the interactive PowerPoint from last week? I did, Kwissy. It's, I gave you a link. I sent you an email with a link because I finally got, I cannot post them on, I don't have the capability of doing Ring Central meetings up unless I can only do 45 minutes at a time. And I record the whole 2 hours. So, or 3 hours. So what I do is I have a YouTube station, and I will quickly go to my YouTube and post the YouTube PowerPoint up. I did get it okay. Oh, you're okay. Okay, yeah, I did get it okay yesterday because we got an extender from Verizon, which I don't understand exactly how that extends. You know, I don't know how the electrons and the molecules all in the air can do all this and be so precise. It's beyond me. So anyway, I will again do a YouTube. And that last week, we went over the final assignment. Is there any questions on the final assignment? I think I need at least a no from one person before I go on.
For the assignment, we just fill it out in the rubric like we did for last week, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want to write paragraphs, because that's what you love to do, that's fine with me. You're not going to get any doc points, and you're not going to get any extra credit points. it's just what you want to do. And the decisions everybody made, they were good. And the difference between week 14 and week 16, that's what I'm going to explain. Last week on week 14, you needed to do one decision. Now week 16, which is your final, because it's supposed to be bigger, it's a final, you're doing all three of the aspects of a human being. So you're going to do your academia or your learning, all right? That's one decision that you made. Many of you have already put in that you did, you choose to come to Brookline. That's really good. But if you have another one about grade point average, if you did already do your academia one, that might help you more. It's not going to help me more if you decide to do a different academia one. You can put in that you went to Brookline as your main academic decision. But what about what are the strategies you're going to decide on to get you made a decision to get a 4.0 or a 3.8? Explain that. That might really help you in the long run. That's good. Then you have a personal, so that's one decision. You have your personal life, which could be buying a house, buying a car, which we saw. Somebody is going to have a restaurant. Another personal decision would be any relationship types. A personal decision, which I'd like to see, and I keep forgetting to mention this before, is what is your personal decision about your health? Now, you are representing good health habits when you take care of a patient. Just like you don't want to be coached by somebody who doesn't play your sporting event. I surely would like to be coached by a soccer player instead of somebody that plays hopscotch. That's the same with your health decision. So if you've decided to be healthy and you have strategies, your decision, you have different strategies, like you're going to exercise every day. I hike, and then before I put on my clothes for the day, I do exercises right there. So that's my habit, and that's my strategy. You eat right. That could be your health decision or your personal decision. And like I said, if you already wrote about buying a house, weddings, buying a car, relationships, whatever it was before, you can still turn that in. Remember, this paper is for your choice, is to make your life better, not mine. So that's that. And then the last one is about your career. Yes, you all decided to be a nurse or in healthcare, dental assisting. Somebody's going to be a PTA. Yeah, forgot those initials. That's different than going to Brookline. If you use Brookline for your academic goal, then decision, then you can't use that as your career, because Brookline is only a career if you're going to be a professor or a teacher or an administrator. So that would work. Okay, any more questions? All righty then. So what should you be doing while I'm running some YouTubes? You can be doing whatever you want, right? So if you want to work on the 2 papers, if you did not turn in your paper for week 14, turn it in. Just do it while you have these hours with me, or with the class, I should say. And if you want to work on your week 15 paper right now, perfect. You want to work on 16, perfect. If you want to do some other studying, not so perfect, but it still is okay. Okay? And so that's what we have. So 3 decisions next week. You have 15 weeks of a learning summary that you have. So that's pretty easy. And you just follow the rubric. Okay? I feel like I have something in my teeth, which is, oh, that's gross. All right. So what I'm going to do is try to ignore that feeling that I need to the toothpick. But let's go with, if you have any, today's Picture Perfect is putting up a YouTube on making decisions. So if you have something that you think the class would be really good and some new strategy or even emphasizing old strategies, just send me a text and I will help you with it, okay? So I'll be right there. Trying to wash away that feeling. All right, now we talked about making an argument as well. And we didn't talk about Bono's 6 hats, I don't think. And that is not true here anymore. That Word document, I don't know what it is. I'm going to cut it out. There we go. So Bono's 6 hat, he decided this in the 70s. So it's kind of old school, maybe the 80s. But when you have a team, and the reason why I'm talking this is because you're supposed to be on a team this week. So when you're on a team, if you have 6 players, Bono lists the jobs as 6 different players. So everybody wears 1 hat, and then you have the team all organized, and he labels them in colors so you won't get confused. And this is kind of a blurry. Okay, so the white hat is what is the current information. So that person on a team is responsible for all the data building and the finding. And the blue hat is more on of a timekeeper. And I got somebody in chat. Let's see, the red ones, it writes down all the positives. The 13 keeps everybody on task. And this black hat is a negative problems that come up with the whatever your team is doing. And then the last one defines the problem. So they're all kind of fun to do. You have a timekeeper, you have somebody that is going to gather all the information from everybody else, and you give each person a job. So if you ever need that, look up Bono's 6 hats. So now we're going to go into how a brain accumulates evidence for decision making. And this is a real good YouTube. Now I know it's difficult for some of you, so I'm going to take this YouTube, it doesn't say watch, does it? It doesn't say the exact one. So I have to copy this and I will put it here in the chat. So if you want to watch it, you can. So let's go, chat is up here for me. Okay, so I need to make this to everybody. Saving the chat. Okay, everyone. And then paste. It's not pasting. Nice. All righty, so I'm going to get this again. Here it is. How the brain accumulates everything. Make sure that that copies paste. I'm going to put it well, can't do it there either, so don't save. Oh, I just lost the PowerPoint. And I was trying to cut it out, so right. Right up here. I have trouble with MSN doing research on it. Videos of how the brain. Okay, let's take We're not the election day. So what we're going to do is not even that one. It's this one. Okay. Great idea. Maybe I can open up a new window. Open up a new window. There we go. This is a YouTube. And it only lasts 5 minutes, so I'm going to get that shared. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but not the video.
Yeah, I just turned it on and it's so strange. I'm trying to get to share it and it puts it up here, but now it's not letting me copy it. There it is. Let's see if that'll copy it. So this was 3 years ago. And I'm putting it in chat. Okay, so it's in chat if you want to, and I'll get the wording. I want my PowerPoint again. Sometimes I just wish I was technical savvy, can jump from one to the other. All righty, here we go, this one. That's the next slide. The chat, move it. Can't move it. More. Okay, and here's the name of it. So you should have both right now. And let's play that. I think it goes only for about 5-8 minutes. Righty. So put it on here. It is. Now this says it's on. And this says it's not there. Now you can hear.
Often, this involves evidence accumulation, in which newly acquired information is used to update existing beliefs and select future actions. For example, let's imagine playing basketball. As you play with one of your sport, these enjoy, you have to look at it. At first, comparisons that's not right. Choose a colorful cloud and position.
Okay, I forgot to share that. So does anybody want to see that again? Okay, so I'll wait a second to put that in chat. Okay, so I don't think, let's see, hyper, I was looking at the grades and oh, never mind. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do now is play the next one on the slide. So I'm gonna, remember I need to remember to keep sharing, new share, because I tend to get nervous and forget. So this is a good one. The PowerPoint is in the classroom if you wanted to see how the brain accumulate evidence. But this is all evidence from your senses like eyes, ears, nose, throat, touch, throat, eyes, ears, nose, touch, that kind of evidence. It doesn't talk about thought evidence or learning evidence and how you put some thoughts together to make a decision. I'd like to know that. And if anybody can find that, you don't have to write a paper. So this is dissatisfaction. And how come you can become dissatisfied? So I thought that would be interesting also. So we're going to play that one. And remember again, you need to tell me if I will share this again. So let me do that before I start it, right? Let's see. Okay, so we're going to, okay, this store worthy. Need to stop share. Then I need to share. We have 21 participants today. That's good. All right, so I am now, no, that's the PowerPoint. That's not right. There, it says mom. Okay, you see that says mom? It says mom, we're on the place that we're supposed to be.
Everybody is familiar with the feeling that things are not as they should be, that you're not successful enough, your relationship's not satisfying enough, that you don't have the things you crave. A chronic dissatisfaction makes you look for
No, this is. Yep, then that goes into a commercial, so we're not gonna play that. But that's what we did last week, so maybe you can reflect on if your life is a little bit better this week than it was last week. Thanksgiving is a good time to practice gratitude, and you guys did excellent. I haven't responded to everybody, sorry about that, but it's really good to be show gratification, especially when you're decision making. All right, so the neuroscience of making a decision, regions work together to make a decision process. So this is a little bit different than the one that we just watched 2 times ago. So I forgot to put that other one in the chat. All right, so I'm gonna put this in chat. Okay. And then the YouTube. There we go. Yes, I did put that one up. And then let's see if we can have this one, what it is. Let's see if you can watch that one with us. This is a YouTube. I need to have the word YouTube up here. YouTube. The same ones. All righty, here it is. I think we just did this one. All right, so I need to share the screen. This is not the one that I thought. This is an article. All right, so I'm gonna news. Here we go, we're sharing it just good. All right, so you can see this video, and this is a quick one. A little advertising there. Buyer's remorse here. Okay. That was a short one with no words. I liked it. Okay, so now we need to escape here. Here we go. So now we're going to go to the PowerPoint. And I still have another one. And this is how the brain makes choices simultaneous from decision to a decision. This is actually an article, and then I'm going to put it in as a YouTube. Something. These are not YouTube, so we'll see if I can get a video there. This is not working there. That is doing, go to my Google, which I know will get it. I have to go to Chrome. So we're going to Chrome. We want a YouTube on it. Anybody can tell me why YouTube doesn't work on, I mean, not YouTube, Google doesn't work on my Firefox anymore. I'd appreciate it. Here, here, but this is the blog. All right, so I want videos. Go up here, do videos. And we only come with these. This is not what I wanted to show you. We could do 4 hours of ambient study music to concentrate and focus and concentration. 8.2 million people have done that. But we're not doing that one, so it's an article. And since I could have you all download the article and read it, but we'll do another YouTube instead. No, this was made before the election. So this was, how do you make a decision on election day? And it is really good. It doesn't go any party. It just talks in the middle, and a little leery of showing you because everybody has different opinions about the election. So watch that one on your own. And we'll go to this one. This is how to trick your brain into doing things. And that's actually a decision. So I'm going to put this one up here. Let's copy that. I'm going to first put it in chat. Okay, here we go. I have to go to everyone. Okay, it's, it's not there, right? Well, yeah, it is. It's right here. So I'm going to see what this says here. There, that second one is just the one you need, just right from here. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to Firefox and take this one out and put this one in. Got the same commercial about mom and dad there. Storeworthy is a very good app. If you can give your parents something, that's good. After this, we'll go to break.
You probably don't have a problem playing video games or browsing social media on your phone. In fact, I have no doubt you could sit in front of a screen and do both of those activities for 2 hours or even longer without breaking your concentration. But what about half an hour of study? Oof, that might be too hard. How about working on your side business for a bit? You could say that the
Wow. This is an ad. Get off. There we go.
seek professional help, as you've probably formed a physiological and psychological dependence, and I don't want you to experience any extreme withdrawal symptoms. Now, back to the detox. For one whole day, you will try to have as little fun as possible. You won't be using the internet or any technology like your phone. You're not allowed to listen to music, you're not allowed to masturbate or eat any junk food. Basically, you're going to remove all sources of external pleasure for the entire day. You're going to explore the and trust me, there will be a lot more.
Here's that commercial on Storyworth. It's worth it for your parents. See how old they are? They're like me. Yeah. It is from the heart. All right. Nope. Oh, I did. There we go. So, oh, we got 40. I think that's only, what's my jigger? Okay, wait a minute. We're not going to do that. Okay, so now we need to go on break. So let's do that. How about 15 minutes? Come back at 1:45. Sounds good to me. I could use chat. Somebody saying, yeah, I'm still listening to you. So let's see if anybody is. Let's see. Where we go. Share, chat. All righty. So I hope you guys are going to come back at 1:45. There we go. Thank you. Yes. Have a real good break and get some dopamine hits in that break so that you can be motivated to come back. Ready. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to meet I'm back. I'm back. I don't know if all of you. There's 5 in chat. This is good. Good 5 chat. I'm going to read chat before we go on. You're back. Okay. 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 So everybody is here. Good. I'm back. Sorry, it took a little bit longer. So we're going to watch 2 more videos. Thank you for being so considerate and checking in and out during breaks. We'll try to do our next break, which may just be the end because this is week 15 and we're really just kind of coagulating what we learned for the last 15 weeks into systems. And I'm hoping you get in all your papers. So let's go to the next video on the PowerPoint. Okay, we did the dopamine one. Now we're going to do, well, this is a paper. So on slide 9, I'm not sharing it, but on slide 9 of the PowerPoint is another paper on how to optimize your decision making. So we're going to go into this one, which somebody else listens to this guy. They've made, in the Picture Perfect, James Clear, he does Atomic Habits. And when you make a decision to have a habit, you need to have, he tells you how to do it. So when you are writing these papers for week 16, if you have a decision to make, notice how you layer it into your thoughts, is how I'm going to say it. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can put this on a Firefoxing. I think it already is. You cannot minimize, I know. All righty, so I'm going to put it in the chat first, and then we will go to, I need to take that off. Where's my chat? Then we will go to watching the video. It's 22 minutes long. So, no, we're not leaving the meeting. No, cancel. All right, so more chat. All right. Last time I typed my name, it was a specific person, but not to everyone. But I was just here. Oh, thank you. Here we go. Here is a new one. This is James Clear. He writes the book Atomic Habits, and it's going private. I don't want that private. It's a good book to read if you want to develop more habits and get more motivation and use that dopamine that you naturally produce. So here it is. Yeah. Put that on for me. And I'm going to screen share it. This guy here. Share. And it's 22 minutes long.
This channel is designed to be a part of your daily success routine. So let's get
Paper
your motivation
airplane.
to a 10 and get you believing in you.
A lot of dopamine.
Today's lessons from a man who went from being a star athlete in high school to feeling his first venture as an entrepreneur to now being an expert on habits and self-development. James Clear.
Oh. Sorry about that. What happened here? No? Sorry. Again, that's a good present.
Here are the habits I need to build, and then whatever results come just come naturally. So most people focus on the results and don't plan.
Oops. Oops.
And then let the identity come naturally, but that rarely works because your beliefs like conflict with your actions. But if you start with the identity and you build the habits to reinforce that, then the results just come on their own. And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus. And so narrow-minded, so focused on that goal that they miss the bigger picture and the perspective of what they should have been doing in the first place. And I think that this can be a danger of goals often. And so instead, I would like to encourage us to focus on systems. Systems rather than goals. Here's some examples. If you're a coach, your goal is to win a championship, but your system is where your team goes to practice each day. If you're a leader, your goal might be the right goal. Maybe you want to
Whoa. We got another commercial. Oh, okay. We got a bonus. Okay. There we go. So that is that with that one. We have one more, and this is a quicker one. So let's do that one, and then we go on break again. Okay. So I copy here. Go here. We already did that one. Making sure this one is there. I believe it's this TED Talk. So it is a TED Talk. I know that. I'm going to put it in the chat. Let's go to chat. Chat. Here it is. There you go. So it's in chat now, and it is a TED Talk, and is for 12 minutes, not 13. 13 minutes. So after this one, then we're going to take another break. And that might just be what we call it. We've gone for 2 hours at that time and just call it a break. You can work on your papers. I'm going to do full screen.
3 minutes after takeoff, an ordinary flight became anything but. The pilot would later remark that he heard terrible noises, the likes of which he had never heard before, and it felt as if the bottom had fallen out. What changed? The plane had struck a rock, causing both engines to shut down. It was at that point that Sully saw the bird. Nearby Teterboro Airport in New Jersey, before receiving the following message. Quote, which runway would you like? Captain Sullenberger's response, we're going to be in the Hudson. The response from air traffic control, I'm sorry, say again? After the event, Sully would say that given the fact that it was a university, one of the most densely populated places on the planet, it was actually the Hudson River, although an extreme option that represented the best chance for city power.
Okay. I hope you heard that. Wait a minute. There we go. I hope you heard that. Anyway, this closed caption was on. So I believe, let's get me out of this and back to our meeting. No more sharing. Stop sharing. There we go. And the time. So we need another break. Why don't we just call it a day, and you can work for the next hour. You're supposed to be here till 3. If you have not submitted week 14, work on week 15. Does that work for everybody? Let's have everybody sign out either yes or no. Okay, so sign out and chat, and we will come back next week. I hope everybody had warm memory Thanksgiving. So thank you, and we'll see you next week. Okay, yes, that works, good. Okay, just a number, good. Yep. Okay, need all of you to check out. Good, Amber, thank you. Have a great week, the best week ever, because it's get your Christmas or holiday shopping done. You too, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be fun this week. I love the atmosphere and the environment and how happy everybody is at this time of the year. Okay, so we have 12 left, 13. I've checked out.
Yes, Dr. Oli,
Yes.
can you explain more on paper 15 for me, please?
Yeah, okay. 15,
You
you
want us
mean
to write on?
the summary, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Long graph.
Yeah. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up because it's a Word doc. So let me get the Word doc up. Yeah. I have a YouTube on it, and that should be in week 15. And I will quickly go over it. It's really simple. You can do the same. You don't have to write. You included pictures, didn't you, on your last one? That was really nice. So I'm going to screen share the what I learned in decision making. And so if you don't want to go on a break and want to learn about what you learned in decision making, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to screen share it. So let's see.
It says what I learned about ethics.
Okay, say that again.
What I learned about ethics.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Let me see. Here it is. So all this is a summary of what you've learned in the last 15 weeks. And a summary is very good thinking, critical thinking. You should always summarize your thoughts. Like at the end of the night, you evaluate what you did during the day. And so this is trying to get into that habit. So as you see, you can either do a PowerPoint, which should be about 15 slides, or you can do this paper. Follow it right here in the rubric if you don't want to write paragraphs, but it's just really easy. If you're going to write paragraph, it's going to be about 16 or 17 paragraphs with all of them being short, okay? So you still need a cover page, okay? You need an intro which starts with the hook, question, or quote right here, and make it kind of fun. Let's see. I learned, I'm going to explain the, let's see, 3 times 15 is 45. 4 times 15 is the 60 detailed things I learned in decision making. Something, a hook, question, a quote. Then you have 2 sentences and you have a thesis. So that's what you're going to put there. Then you're going to go and put what you learned in week 1. Go to the PowerPoint if you want. Go to the PowerPoint that Chaffee wrote, and take the objectives here and look at and see if you learn what the objective was for that week. I think the first week was what was decision making, and you put down what it is and that kind of stuff. And then you can either choose one of these 4 or something else that you learned that you really liked, maybe something that is personal in this line here. It's worth 7 points. Then you're going to follow the same for week 2, 3. These are all different paragraphs if you're going to write paragraphs. 3, 4, 5. You go all the way down. 8. 8 was supposed to be the midterm. So we didn't have a midterm. So just write about what you've learned about life at Brookline here. Okay? So it's just a little bit different here. But then you go back to week 9. This is chapter 8, chapter 9, chapter 10. So I should put the chapters in here. So week 13 is chapter 12. So they follow the first 7 weeks, follow chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, 6, 7, and then 8. It's a break. Put down what you learned about your life, then go to chapter 9. No, you don't go to chapter 9. You go to chapter 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. All right. Down. And then you just write your conclusion, and there it is. There's your conclusion right here. It's 5 points, and that brings you to 100 points. It's real easy, okay?
What about week 13? Yeah, week 13. There's nothing there.
No, it's not due today. It's due next Sunday night at 11.
No, I'm talking about week 13. On the PowerPoint, I said PowerPoint, on the rubric, it says there's nothing on 13, but you have 13 on your...
Oh, I have the wrong date?
No, 13. Week 13.
Week 10,
13, 1, 3. Week 13.
there's 15 slides.
No,
I'm
week
not
13.
understanding. I'm
Week
not
13
understanding.
slides. I'm talking about week 13 slide. Week
Yeah,
13.
oh, you're doing the PowerPoint? You can
I'm
either
doing the rubric.
the rubric. Well, then you do
Yeah.
the rubric, you don't do the PowerPoint. It's an or. So you just do it right here. You just type in what you want here, right there. Okay?
Professor.
Week
Yes?
13.
Wait a minute. Yeah, is that all your questions or you got more? And then we have somebody else going to ask.
I have a question. I wasn't sure if she was done.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Are you done? Is Elizabeth, isn't it?
Well, go ahead. When she's done, I'll continue.
Okay. Just summarizing really quick, because so I understand the paper, but I'm kind of leaning more towards the PowerPoint. So the PowerPoint we can kind of set up in the same way, just 15 slides. We take what we learned from each week and write a couple sentences on it on the objective. And so we can write what you had told us.
Yes,
just
that's
kind of
exactly.
write a couple sentences on it, and then for each slide, do we write something personal about it too? How it related?
You can, that would be wonderful, and it could be right here, and you write 4 objectives that you've learned, and then write the best concept. You can include a picture if you want, because PowerPoints, I think, are fun and creative. I love PowerPoints. So
Awesome.
get crazy on it if you want, okay?
Okay,
I like it.
thank you.
You know what you could do then, and then give it that to, instead of giving Storyworth to your parents for Christmas or a holiday, whatever you do, you could give them this PowerPoint and say, hey, or your significant other, say, look what I've learned. And they'll be so proud of you, and this will be their best gift ever.
You think so? Okay, I'll
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind. I'd like that. My daughter is 37. That's good. 40, let's see, 39 and 41. If they gave me a PowerPoint for Christmas, I would like it. I doubt it that they will ever do that, but it'll be fun.
That is very sweet. Thank you for the thought.
Yeah. 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 Okay. So Elizabeth, do you got more questions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about your slides, the slide on 13.
Okay. Oh, my slide PowerPoint right here. This
Yeah.
one. Okay. So I'm going to share it. So let me share it. This one. You're talking about this, right? This one here?
So I'm talking about the rubric, the one you just took off now. The one that was there before.
This is the same one.
Okay.
See, it's the same one. It just has slides here. These, you don't include week 15 in your paper for week 15. It only goes up to week 13.
I'm thinking about week 13. I don't understand what, because there's nothing on week 13, so I don't understand what to put there on week 13.
Okay. Okay. Take away the weeks. Don't count weeks. Only count the chapters in the book. There are 12 chapters in the book. So you have to make a slide or a paragraph for each chapter. The problem is, and here's the issue, here's the constraint or whatever we have, is that week 8 was a midterm.
Yeah.
So we have week 13 to summarize weeks 1 through 13. So in place, in week 8, there's a break, and we're going to put down what you learned about life at Brookline, anything you want for that week, okay? That's why it's confusing. And I'm sorry about that. I cannot do anything to change that because that's what they set me up for, set the class up for.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else have questions? Let's see if anybody is left in class. Let's see. We have 18 participants still. So we can go. This class has ended as far as I'm concerned. People did, if you checked out. Oh, that's how many people were here. Okay, so that's all good. So 19 people have checked out. Quick question. I think, Alyssa, you had a question, right? Yeah, because that was back then. All righty.
Oh yeah, you already got it. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, and try making that PowerPoint. What your parents or your significant other, I mean, or your mom, I think they'd be like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Take care, and you guys have a fantastic week, right?
You too. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Professor Lee.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it today, so thank you. I'm ending the meeting. Ending meeting, where's that? Oh. We're not going to stop video.